Hey everybody, Kiara here, back with some more quests for a perfect Pokédex in Pokemon Legends Arceus on the Nintendo Switch. Last episode was a bit of a tricky one. I had to use like a lot of evolutionary items, which was also a pain, but we managed to do it. We did Scyther, Cleaver, and Scizor last time. So this episode, you guys, we'll be working on Heracross, who is just going to be in his own episode since he doesn't have anyone to evolve into. So let's take a look at what we have to do. We have to catch Heracross, catch large specimens, catch alphas, defeat them, use double-edged strong style, and also have them leap out of trees. Now, I've only seen one in a tree. And I've looked at this before, but let's take a look at this real quick. The only trees they could spawn are in Wayward Wood. Those are the only trees that they could spawn in. Wayward Wood. Which, I mean, is cool, right? I don't have to, like, look in a lot of areas. But yet, you know, part of me wants more locations to find them. But I mean, I know exactly where they spawn. So yeah, it's just gonna take a while. I have to get them to leap out of trees, which is gonna be really tough. I completely forgot that Heracross spawns in trees. I think we're gonna get started on this. I know where the alpha is. I think we should start with the alpha. And yeah, we're gonna start this. So Grueling Grove is in Obsidian Fieldlands. I've passed by the alpha many times. I know exactly where it is. Oh god, how did I forget this? Hold on. You guys, I started this stream without even getting my ring light on. How did I miss that? I completely forgot about it until now. Oh my god. Okay. I think we're good. Looks better? It looks better. Okay, let's rest real quick because it's too dark out for me. Okay, so let's prepare. We're going to take a Heracross with me. We're going to take one with me because I need to use attacks, right? So there's one right there. There's two over here. Level 62, level 61. Why are they so high level? This one's 37. Wait, why are they so high level? Don't they spawn in Coronet? I don't remember the Pokemon being so high leveled at Coronet. I don't know. Okay, so we have Heracross. We're gonna go ahead and also take the DLC Pokemon that I need to train. So let me take you with me and take you with me. And yeah, I could use any of these Pokemon to defeat the Heracross like I need to. So yeah, I could use these to defeat it as well. Okay, let's go to Grueling Grove. Heracross spawns over there. The alpha. So I'm just gonna keep going with the alpha until I don't need to catch it anymore. And then we'll move on to Coronet. Let's see, I do have some Ultra Balls on me, so that's good. Okay, so it's gonna be over here. I remember the exact location. Okay, thankfully there's some grass by it, so I could easily sneak up on it over here. Let me see. I do have a ton of honey on me, and it is a bug type, so we'll try that. I'm just gonna catch it. Boom! Awesome. Okay, so that was the alpha. Number of alphas caught. Done. We're gonna go ahead and go to sleep for 2 days so it could respawn. And we'll catch it again. Okay, so that was 2 days. We're gonna go ahead and go back. That was a pretty alpha. That was a pretty easy alpha to catch. I mean, it could be the honey, but I mean also the level, I guess. I don't think an alpha's ever been that easy to catch, though. That happened fast. Alright, there's the alpha over there. Let's see if we could get it over here. It's probably gonna walk over here eventually. Let's see if it'll see that. Oh god. Comby's attacking me. Why the heck are you attacking me? Okay, get out of here. Wow, it actually does not want to get out of here. Why the heck are they attacking me? They're not supposed to be attacking me. These Comby are fierce? Alright, Heracross, come here. Let me give you another honey. Because these Comby keep attacking me. Boom. Nice. Okay. So that was 2. Let's do the same thing. Reset. I did not think those Comby would attack me. Back at the Heartwood, the Comby were all afraid of me. They would never attack me. I could just run by them and they would run away. But these Comby at Grueling Grove seem pretty fierce. I don't like it. Okay. So, also, I'm assuming that this Heracross does respawn every other day, right? I haven't even, like, tested it yet. Right? Because some alphas spawn in 3 days, and some... I think some probably spawn every day, right? Maybe? I don't know. So, you know, I was just assuming that this one spawns every day. Why are you way over there? Come here, Heracross. I mean, I could just go drop in the grass right by it. I guess I could do that. There's a lot of grass over here. Oh my god. I probably should just always start over here. There's a ton of grass over here. Alright. Boom. That's a backstrike. Sweet. This Heracross has never gotten out of its Pokeball yet, which is kind of crazy. I think we just need to catch one more. We were supposed to catch 3 alphas, which I did, but 4 large specimens. And I know that all alphas count as large specimens, so I might as well do it one more time. So yeah, I'll also go ahead and fly over to the other side for this time. Catching this alpha, I'll fly over it because there's a ton of grass on that side. I don't know why I just didn't decide to do that earlier. There's a ton of grass over here. Okay, here we go. It didn't see me. It did hear me, but it didn't see me. So let me go with another piece of honey to bring it a little closer to me. Boom. Awesome. So if we check the Pokédex, boom, that's all the large specimens and alphas that I need to do. So now we're going to head over to the other area. I think we're done in Obsidian for this episode. We're going to head over to Coronet and try to deal with the rest of the Pokédex over there. Alright. Oh god, there's a massive mass outbreak. I mean, honestly, I don't really care if I see a... Here, we're gonna go to Mountain Camp. I don't really care if I see, an outbreak of Heracross, because I do need to find them in trees, and outbreaks could never spawn in trees. So, yeah, I don't really care about that. Okay. Okay, so let me check the Pokédex real quick. Can Heracross spawn in thunderstorms? Yes, they can. Okay. They just can't spawn at night. That's something to think about. So I believe Wayward Wood is over here, above these mountains. They should just spawn like right here, right? Yeah. Is that the only one that spawns? Hold on. Hold on. I know that I did Psyduck and Golduck's Pokédex over here, right? But this might be the only Heracross that actually spawns in this area. Unless this Paris could also be a Heracross. I'm not sure. Alright, so this one is here. He saw me, but then he lost me. We'll try to catch it like that. Okay, now he's angry. Okay, so as for spawning in trees, I think this might be the only tree that they could spawn in. I think that honestly might be the only tree they could spawn in. Right? Unless they spawn in this tree over here. Is this part of the same area? It might be. Oh, hey! Okay, Heracross could spawn over here. Cool. Okay, so as for Heracross, I think it has to use Double Edge. So let's go ahead and just fight this one. Okay, so I'm glad I tested that. They could actually spawn way over here. Alright, so... yeah, I do have to use Double Edge Strong Style. Leap out of trees, defeat them. Okay. We're doing great. Yeah, all the ones I find in trees, I think I should defeat. Oh, and there's another Heracross down there. Okay. So I found another area. I kind of want to mainly focus on defeating them, though, honestly. Kind of want to focus on that. Awesome, there's another one. Okay. So far so good. The Heracross actually probably are the only Pokemon in this area that spawns in trees. So that's good. Yeah, I'll be focusing on like the trees and attacks and stuff, but I will also be trying to catch the Heracross that are out and about, and then I'll defeat the ones in trees. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know why I'm changing the day. To respawn Pokemon in trees, the best way is to go back to town, huh? Yeah, so I guess I'll do that. After each run, I'll go ahead and go back to town. Return to the village. Okay. Let's go back to the same area. So, looking at this and how often Heracross appear in trees, I actually don't think that this is going to take that long. Heracross's Pokédex should probably only take like an hour or so, which is pretty good. Alright, let's go back. Keep using my attacks, strong style, and keep catching these Pokemon. Alright, so yeah. So I guess that area where that Parasect is could either be a Parasect or a Paras. Okay, so I guess with each Heracross, let's actually feed it, just so it doesn't fail. Are you gonna eat that? I guess not. I guess it didn't want to eat it. Do I have anything to stun him? I do have 2 of these. Oh, I just lost one. I just lost 2. Okay, never mind. Ooh, Alpha Golduck is down there. Not really interested in Alpha Golduck, but I mean, it's down there, so. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and forth looking at these trees. I think they'll probably almost always be Heracross. Alright, let's do Double Edge. Boom. Oh, I don't have space in my satchel. How did that happen? Wait. I thought my satchel was empty like a little while ago. How the heck don't I have space in my satchel anymore? A little strange. Oh, dang it. I think it saw me. It did, but it didn't. Okay, nice. I managed to get that one. Let's fly this way. Check this tree. Okay. So that tree isn't shaking. Let's go back. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I keep getting pop-ups on my computer, and I don't appreciate it. Alright, let's go back. So before I go back, I could have honestly like used double edge like one more time, because I do have to use 40 of those, so I might as well just keep on doing it, right? Keep on using all of them. And it only comes with power points of 5 as well, so like I can't use many at once. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna go back. See what we got. I still need to try to catch this one. It's a bit difficult to catch that one specifically, though. It's a little hard. Oh god, he's gonna see me. Or maybe not. Okay. We'll try to feed it. This time I hope you eat it. I think he gets stuck behind these bushes. I think that's what happens. He gets stuck behind the bushes. And then that's how he can't get to the food. For some reason, he gets stuck behind the bushes. Even though there's clearly a gap. There's clearly a gap for him to move. For him to walk through, but he cannot seem to walk through it. Can't seem to walk through it. Alright, this tree is shaking again. I feel like this tree is always shaking. I feel like it's always shaking. It doesn't ever stop. Does not ever stop shaking. Okay. You don't have space in your satchel. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was supposed to get space. Oops. Where's the grass? Excuse me? I thought there was supposed to be grass here. Was there not grass here? Wasn't there grass there before? I could have sworn there was grass there. Okay, maybe I'm just imagining things. I could have sworn there was grass in that specific area that I was standing in. Alright, let's use one more of my double edges. I could have sworn there was grass there. I really could have sworn that. I honestly thought there was, but I guess not. Unless it was just glitched out or something. Usually whenever grass glitches out of existence, usually it pops back in the game like in 3 seconds, but I don't know. Alright. Jubilife Village. Let's go back. Okay. Let's keep going. And keep catching. It's another Parasect. Okay. That one saw me. It wasn't supposed to, but it did. Yeah, since this grass is like so incredibly close to these two, it really is really difficult to just get over there to the grass. Oh god. Okay, somehow it actually didn't see me. Let's see if it will get the honey that's over here. Since it can't seem to walk through the bushes, maybe it'll walk behind it. Boom, backstrike. Done. That was 10 of 15 caught, so I do still need 5 more. Okay, and I have to keep defeating them. Got it. Can do. Alright, for once, this tree actually is not shaking, so that's something. Maybe there's another one that's shaking? Oh, wait, hold on. You guys see those shadows? See, I thought that was grass, but this dark green shadow thing is not grass. I honestly thought it was grass. That's why I'm just like, wait, isn't there grass there? That one also isn't shaking. So I did notice that there was another shakeable tree down here somewhere. Yeah, this one. This one also could shake if it wants to. So, yeah, that's another tree that could shake, but it's not. Okay, let me try to go to this Heracross that's over here. I think it's asleep. So it's my perfect opportunity. Nice. 11 of 15. Good. Okay. Let me return to the village. Too bad Heracross really doesn't appear in like any other place in trees. I could probably be doing this a lot quicker, but I mean, even so, I do like knowing that, you know, I know exactly where all of the trees are located at, where they could spawn. And they're pretty easy to catch if you give them a honey. Right? They're pretty easy to catch if you just give them a honey. Alright, let's go over here. Make sure they don't see me. Are you asleep? I think that one was falling asleep. It wasn't exactly asleep, but it was like falling asleep. Alright, that one isn't shaking again. This one over here is not shaking. Okay. This one over here is also not shaking. Is this all of Wayward Wood? Like, if I go this way, does it still count? If I go this way. Where am I? Like, what's the name of this area? I think this is part of it. Hold on. Is this part of the Wayward Wood? I somehow feel like it is. I haven't seen the location change at the top of the screen yet. If I go this way... There you go. That's Celestica Trail. But over here... there's a lot of Krogunk and Toxicroak. Oh god, there's the Goodra. Is this... so... what place is this? Is this Wayward Wood? I don't know. Huh. Okay. Here's the mountain camp. So yeah, I think this is the only area that's Wayward Wood, not like over the mountain. Sometimes the game just does not make that clear. It doesn't make it clear enough where the heck I'm at. Okay. Okay, this is Wayward Wood. We're gonna stop way over here. Oh god, that Paris is gonna hear me, or see me, or do something. This Heracross looks like it's sleeping, so I'm gonna throw a normal Pokeball at it. See what happens. Nice. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about my satchel. It keeps telling me I don't have space for these items, and I keep forgetting about it. Alright, this one is shaking. Sweet. I think that's a female. You can tell from its horn. It's shorter, and it's shaped like a heart. Oh my god! How the heck did you do that? Oh my god! Wow! I just got beat by a level 37 Heracross using 2 attacks. That is ridiculous. Alright, let me set out Cleaver, because regardless, I do still have to defeat it. So it doesn't matter who I use. That was crazy. Oh, I don't have space for that item? Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like this tree's shaking either. Alright, it's also getting dark, so I'm gonna go back. Rest up. Let me go and check where I'm at. Okay, so as for the attacks, I still have to use 34. And yeah, I have to catch two. And keep having them leap out of trees, which is the most difficult part of any Pokédex. Leap out of trees. It's gonna be tough. We can do it. Alright. What do we got? Ow. That hurt. Alright. Both of these guys don't see me, so let me try this. Can you get to that Heracross? Awesome. Enjoy that honey. Oh my god, and I completely forgot again to save, to make space in my satchel. I completely forgot again. Wow, I am so forgetful. Alright, looks like this one is shaking again. It really does seem like the only tree that could shake. I mean, I've seen another tree shake, right? But like so far, this is the one that shook the most. This one is also shaking. Cool. These honestly might be the only two trees that could shake. Only two trees that could shake out a Heracross. I mean, two is better than one. So I'm cool with that. Oh wow, you survived that. Oh, and then you use it against me. Okay. Wait, but since you killed yourself, I don't think that counts as me killing it. We've figured this out before, right? If the Pokemon defeats itself, I don't think it counts. I don't think it counts as me defeating it if the Pokemon defeats itself. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. I mean, at least it leapt out of a tree, right? Which is the main goal. So I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go back to the village. Okay. Mountain camp. Give me one moment, you guys. It's getting a little bit too cold in my room since the fan has been constantly on. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we got over here. We gotta go catch this Heracross. Okay. Parasect, turn around. Just stay facing that way, and we'll be good. Okay. So, let me give it a honey. Because I know how much Heracross loves sweets. Boom. That was a backstrike. Sweet. So that was 15 of 15. So I no longer have to catch them. Now all the Heracross I find I should defeat. But preferably out of the trees, right? I don't really care about finding them out and about. As long as I defeat all the ones in the trees, then I should be able to finish the Pokédex entry. Alright, this one is shaking. That's a new one. That one hardly shakes. Awesome. It's a female. I've been finding a lot of females lately. In the trees. A lot of females. Ooh, survived it. Alright. Thank you for not using... Dang it! I was just gonna say thank you for not using double edge. But then it just happened to use double edge. Wow. That is crazy. That is real crazy. Alright, well. Wait, I probably shouldn't have left. Hold on. I was just thinking, let's go back to town so I could, you know, reset since that was a bit of a fail. Since I died, but, it doesn't have to be the end. Because I haven't checked over here yet, right? And if I were to leave and this tree is shaking over here, then I would possibly lose the Heracross, but it's not shaking, so I don't really care. Alright, let's go. Okay, give me all those points. Let's go back. Okay. Alright, let's try again. I hate how I get beat by a level 37 Heracross female, and it defeats me like easy peasy, like, you know, nobody's business. How does it... God, there's another female. Why do I keep finding females in the trees? I hate how it just keeps defeating me. Also, I hate how it survives this attack. I feel like it really shouldn't, but it does. And it keeps using 2 attacks, like, back to back. I hate that. I hate that. I really hate that Heracross. Alright, use Energy Ball, Lilligant. I don't even care. Don't even care what happens to it. Or, you know, I don't even care about my Pokédex. I just need these Heracross to feel the wrath. Why does it keep using 2 attacks back to back? I mean, I feel like that's pretty logical. It's it uses an attack that raises its speed, I think. I think that's what it is. But even so, it's really annoying. Mountain camp. Do it. Alright, I'm just here to look for trees. I don't even care about anyone else. Just here to look for shaking trees. Alright, none of these are shaking, so I'm just gonna go up to Pokemon and use Double Edge. Preferably not Heracross, because Heracross just wrecks me. It's so ridiculous. Heracross really shouldn't be able to learn Aerial Ace. That's too powerful. Too powerful. Hello, Spider Dad. Welcome. Any shinies you're hoping for or rare spawns you need? Not really. I'm just here playing for the, playing to complete the Pokédex. I don't really go into Pokemon games hoping to find shinies, because it's usually what happens. I just don't find any shinies. But, yeah, I do have some shinies on me, though. Or not on me, but at the, storage boxes. I don't need Cherubi and Cherrim. I actually recently did those two, like, probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah, their Pokédex is complete. You have Munchlax and Bonsai too. So are you just looking to give away Pokemon? Is that what's happening here? God, none of these trees are shaking. Come on, shaking trees. Where are you at? None of them are shaking. Okay. Well, let's go again, Parasect. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and do Mothim. That was 13 of 20 strong style. Okay. Also, I do keep forgetting to empty my my satchel. I always forget that. I'll remember this time. Or next time. Let me do return to village. Remember, empty out your satchel, because apparently it's full, even though it shouldn't be. Alright. It shouldn't be full, but we'll see. No, it's not full. Wait, then what the heck happened earlier? I don't know. I don't know. The game is buggy. I don't know. Who is this? Is this a Heracross? Who's in here? Oh. What? Okay. Okay then. I guess it's just close enough to Wayward Wood that it counts? I don't know. Unless this also counts as Wayward Wood. I don't think it does, but okay. Look at that! It says you don't have space in your satchel for the item. Okay, hold on. Never mind, hold on. I think I know what's going on. It says you don't have space. And the reason being, it's an apricorn. God, I hate how that's a thing. Look at, since this stack is full, therefore I can't hold any more. That's what's going on here. God, why is that a thing? I hate how that's a thing. Here, I could craft some Pokeballs. Let's go ahead and do a ton of Ultra Balls. And then a ton of Pokeballs. Just because I have way too many apricorns. So that's why it says that I don't have space. It's because I keep getting apricorns. And apparently you can't hold multiple stacks. Which is really dumb. But apparently you can't hold multiple stacks. Alright, come out, Heracross. Great. That's another female. How come... Okay. How come I'm finding all the females in the trees? All the females. Oh my god, you survived it again. I don't appreciate that. Okay. Do not use double edge. Please. Don't use double edge. Awesome. If it killed itself again, I would be upset. Okay. This one is not shaking. This one over here is not shaking. This one over here is shaking over here. Okay. So, I guess I could send out Cleaver to fight it. As long as it pops out of the tree, then it's fine. Go Aerial Ace. Boom. You can't avoid my Cleaver. This is a long process, you guys. I'm getting tired of this. Heracross finding. What is that? That's a Mischievous? Okay. I thought it was a Heracross. Even if it is, I don't really care. Unless I see a shiny. But other than that, I don't really care. I'm tired of this. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care if I see an outbreak, because I need them to be in the trees, so outbreaks won't really work. Okay, so I have to defeat 3. Use the attacks, have 2 leap out of trees. Okay, I'm so close. I'm so close. I actually thought I needed like 5 more at least, but I only need 2 more. So, we got this, right? We got this. I just need 2 to leap out of trees. Oh wait, hold on. This is another tree? Oh god, I didn't know that. Apparently that's another tree that they could spawn in. I did not even notice that. Alright, so here's 1. I just need 1 more to leap out of trees. 1 more. This one's level 35, so therefore, it dies in 1 hit. Perfect. But if it's like at level 38 or 37, it doesn't die in 1 hit. which drives me nuts. Okay. This one is not shaking over here. Alright, let me go ahead and use my Heracross to fight. You would kill for a shiny Heracross? I know, right? Aren't they pink? For some reason, I imagine them being pink. Why do I imagine them being pink? Is that the actual shiny color? Yeah? Cool. I really want a pink one. I want all the pink Pokemon. Okay, so I think this is probably the last reset I'll be doing. Right? It's gotta be. Please, it's gotta be. I need to find just one more tree, and then I could just stay in Coronet as long as I want, using the attacks. And damaging myself, because I'm using the attacks. Right? Okay. Let's see. Of course, I think these two trees here also do count as shakeable Heracross trees. So I need to be checking them as well. Oh, hey, there's one. Never mind, then. Never mind. I could just go with this one. Okay, awesome. Level 38, so therefore, it's probably gonna survive this attack. No! Okay. I don't know. Maybe female Heracross are stronger. Maybe that's what's going on. The female just happened to be stronger. Look, this one is a female. It's at level 37. Okay, it also died. So never mind. My theory was off. Okay, that was all of them I had to defeat. Let's go back to camp. We're not gonna go back to town. I'm gonna just heal up real quick. Okay, looking at the Pokédex. Perfect. We don't have to catch them, we don't have to defeat them. We don't have to have them leap out of trees, we just need to use 20 more strong style. 20? Okay, so let me just go to some random Pokemon. Use Double Edge. I'm done fighting Heracross for the day, you guys. I'm done fighting Heracross. They keep defeating me. And I don't know why. Why the heck do they keep defeating me? Alright, let's try Carnivine. Alright. Okay. So pretty much after I use both of those, then I'll have to like head back to the camp, I think. Like after I just use both of those, because they take like all of my HP. Like, I mean, I could use another one, another strong style, but I think that's just gonna kill me. I think that's why I've been kind of avoiding that. But I mean, pretty much it's okay if I die, right? I think it's okay. It still counts for the Pokédex that I use the attack. So it's fine. And then I just gotta go heal. So I guess I could do that. So I could use 3 Double Edge at a time if I keep using Strong Style. Boom. Another Golduck. Let's give it a taste of my own, a taste of his own medicine. I was gonna say my own medicine. I don't think that makes any sense. Oh, dang it. That was actually really close to a backstrike. Alright, let me go up here, I guess. There's another Carnivine over here. Boom. I should probably not be fighting Carnivine, honestly. Because I haven't done the Pokédex entry yet. But I mean, I don't know. At this point, I've kind of just settled for fighting whatever I want to fight during these episodes. And I mean, I guess it will help the Pokédex entries as I go. I do still prefer to not fight the Pokemon that, you know, I need to fight. Or, I mean, not fight the Pokemon that I haven't worked on yet. But hey, it's all good. Alright, let's go up here. Fight this one. Okay. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Heracross. Okay, that was 29 of 40 strong style. We're getting there. Getting closer. Boom! Backstrike. Good job. Okay, that was number 30, so just 10 more. Just 10 more times. 10 more times. Boom! Backstrike. I totally caught him unaware. Totally. Totally did, even though he clearly saw me. Alright. Let's rest. get back out there. Alright, we got a Psyduck. Hello, Psyduck. Boom! Backstrike. Okay. Double edge. Wrecked. Alright, let's look at what's in this leaf pile. Just cause it's here. And I feel like looking at it. Alright, let's go over here. Fight this Golduck. God, I love doing that so much. They clearly see you, but you could just sneak up behind them. Or just run behind them. And, hit them on the back, and apparently it stuns them. Apparently. Okay, I'm almost done. I think that was number 37. So I only need like 3 more. I think that was number 37. Let's see. Oh, that was number 37 double edge. So I need 5 more. 5 more in total. And then Heracross is done. Fastest Pokédex entry ever. Or fastest video ever. Boom. Okay. Double edge. Do it. And actually, looking at the time, I actually have no idea how long this episode has gone on for. Because my recording stopped during the recording. Oh god, it survived? Hold the phone. I had no idea it survived. I did not know it survived that. I just started running and I had no idea. Okay, let's do double edge. Oh, and this one also is still injured. Look at that. Look at its HP. It's so low. It's so low. Alright, that's the end of Heracross. For now. Okay, now I need 3 more. So let's do 3 more. Then Heracross will be done. Alright, I'm coming back, Golduck. I'm coming back for a rematch fight. Oh, there's 2? Where did the other one come from? I didn't know he would respawn that fast. Alright. Well, that's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, let me get another backstrike on you. Sweet. And then let me just attack a Carnivine, I guess, and then we'll be done. Alright, that was almost a backstrike. Not quite. It's fine. Awesome. That gets rid of Heracross, but it finishes the Pokédex entry. Alright, you guys. That wasn't bad. Heracross was surprisingly actually really easy. I didn't know they actually appear pretty often in Wayward Wood. They were kind of often, kind of in Wayward Wood, with the mixture of the trees and the ones wandering out and about. They were actually pretty often. And the alpha was really easy to catch, and everything is good. Um, let's see. I think that's it, right? That's gotta be it, right? I'm pretty sure that was all. So let's go back to town and show you guys the grand reveal. Dun 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 dun. Heracross is perfect. You guys, that makes 75 Pokédex entries done completely. You know, at least 75. I do still have like a couple towards the end of the Pokédex, but that's at least 75. Alright then, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Come back next time. We'll do Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime, which don't seem too hard looking at the end numbers of these Pokédex entries. I need to use 25 Mimic, which isn't too bad. Right here, I need to use 25 Mimic as well, and 25 Agile. So yeah, that doesn't seem too hard. I do know Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. Do appear kinda often in the Obsidian Fieldlands area. Or I mean, maybe not Mr. Mime, but Mime Jr. for sure. And yeah, we'll be doing those two next time, you guys, so I'll see you guys then.